What up, fam? Video number 2 for tonight. I haven't made a video about it yet, so I'm going to speak out about it right now. As I'm sure everybody in the fucking world knows, and all of us have talked about it. Casey Anthony was acquitted of her charges of killing her daughter. Now, I am a firm believer in innocent until proven guilty. I will always believe in that. I will never put that down. But I think that unfortunately justice was not done in this case. And I'll tell you why. It is not so much because Casey Anthony didn't go to prison or didn't get the death penalty or any of that. It's because that baby is still gone and nobody knows why. And everybody I see is fucking enraged, just enraged over this verdict. And I posted a story on my wall today on Facebook, and I had to take it down because, well, for more than one reason. But me and White Boy had a discussion on his wall about another story that was very similar, and I'm going to tell you about them both. Here you have Casey Anthony getting acquitted of any charges. Her baby is still dead and gone, and nobody knows what the fuck happened. Okay? She lied and lied and lied and lied. So, apparently lying's a crime. But unfortunately, the lies that cover up your child being gone and dead are all she's going to be charged for. The stories I'm talking about, though, that caused a lot of controversy on my wall today. One of them was a story about a gentleman in Ohio. Had AIDS, was on drugs, and I'm going to warn you now, stop this video now if you at all do not want to hear something very disturbing. Okay, now that you've stuck around. He raped his 6-month-old son. Not his daughter, his son. So, twisted motherfucker anyway for being a child, for being a 6-month-old child, but it's also his son. And he infected the child with the HIV virus. Please, God, if you're there, please let vengeance for that child come to this man slow and horrible and painful and whatever vile, disgusting, horrible things that can happen to him in prison. I hope they happen to him over and over again. Now, that one caused a lot of controversy on my wall. Now, then David posted this story. And it was about a woman who left her, I believe, correct me if I'm wrong, White Boy, but I believe he was 3 or 4, left a child in a van, closed windows, for 7 hours. Doesn't say why. I'm sure she was out doing something, partying. Something. Who knows? 7 hours. 7 hours this child was in the van. Passed away. She's being charged with murder and child neglect. No, she's not being charged. She was indicted. I don't know if that's the same thing as charged. I think so. I don't know if that means she's actually going to serve time for it. But the fact is, why is it that this bitch that left her child in a van in the heat and he suffocated and died, she's gonna go get her due, but here's this little fucking pretty party girl down in fucking Florida, and she gets off all charges because nobody can prove it. Fucking sick world. And the fact is, you see the stories every fucking day, and it's just a sick fucking world. And where's the worst of it? America is the worst of this shit. We see that shit worse than anybody here. You know why? Because if you do that in other places, they'll chop your fucking dick off. Or they'll just fucking stone you to death with rocks. Or they'll hang you. Or they'll take you out. I seen one the other day, and this was sad. It was people in Kenya that stole potatoes a sack. They stole potatoes. And somebody threw a can of gasoline on them and set them on fire. What do you think they do to the people that did these things to these children here? I wish. Because if anybody ever hurt my babies like that, death wouldn't be good enough for them. Nope. I'd take a long straight razor, and I'd lay them on a table, and I'd tie them down, and I'd peel their skin off, a foot at a time. And I'd take a handful of salt, and I'd rub it in, and then I'd throw alcohol on it, and foot by foot they would slowly die an agonizing death. And that still wouldn't be enough for what they did to children. Don't ever hurt a child. And especially don't ever hurt a child that I know. In any case, that's my 2 cents on the whole thing. I know there's people out there that disagree. I know there's people out there that are disconnected from other people and don't care. But I do. Peace. Much family love.